is when I like to pop in to the new HQ to see how things are going on, because silence, there's nobody around. And you can just get a wee bit more of a in-depth look in detail. So, I'll show you a wee round, let's see what progress there's been. So as for these parts before, like it's going to be the guy's kitchen and toilets and stuff, not a great deal finished here apart from the lintels on now in, because we've been waiting for clarification on the window openings, and we've decided that we're going to now put another office or training room upstairs, so the roof detail, ceiling detail was changed in here, so not a great deal in here really, but might be a wee bit dark inside now. Plant rooms ready, so that's all. You can see all the electrical data, security, aircon, bloody pin code systems for getting in and out the doors is in here. This is the downstairs WC, I believe. Is it a WC? Yeah, I think that's the WC. Kitchen's going here. This is going to be admin, payroll, HR. So it has to be for GDPR, fully closed, but it's all going to be glass, which will be quite nice, and it will let the light come in here. Scaffold is up for the ceilings and stairway walls. That's getting left exposed. Me and Davey really like the industrial sort of look, so that is going to be like porcelain capped tiles over the stairs, concrete effect tiles with a lip on the end, and the steelwork will be exposed but clean and painted obviously. The handrails are going to be like box section handrails, and we're going to infill it with laser cut steel with something funky inside it. Workshop wise, all the electrics is run. You can't see it, which I like. You can see some of the cable in there, but for the most part all the workshop lighting, although the lights are not hung, all the wiring's in, and you can see, oh, fingers focused on each pillar there, electrical points, 3-phase power for a vehicle maintenance ramp in the corner, and all the electrics is now in for our automatic roller doors, and security points for all this is going to be keypad entry. So that was most of the ground floor. Just came up the scaffold. It's the only way to get up, because this stairwell here is scaffolded out for the party walls and insulation, sound deadening, fire break and stuff like that. So, plan for up here. Wind posts are now in, these steel wind posts. This is going to be block all the way along the corridor, with some view windows out into the said workshop. And office one here's got a big window in it that's going to absorb light from this full size chap. And as we go down the corridor here, we have upstairs office number 1. And we're leaving the ceilings open on every one. Obviously it's closed at the tops, but the ceilings are getting left exposed. All the cable trays are going to be exposed, cabling and that, so it's going to have like a, if you know, Starbucks roof type of Dakota Hotel roof feel. This is all getting exposed as well. The company's coming back in later when it's decorating stage to spray paint everything black and leave the steels grey, and then all the galvanised conduits and cables will be done, so I think it's going to look pretty cool. Office 2, big window in this one. Same high ceilings. You'll see we've got the steelwork coming through. It's all been nicely partitioned round, and by the time that's decorated and painted black and you see all the steelwork, that's going to be effing cool. Office 3, carbon copy. Each of these offices are just exactly the same size, and they've got the same sort of features. Steel beams are going to be on show, ceiling's going to be black, conduit, TV points on the walls, all their sockets, electric network cables. Everything's in place. So yeah, fairly coming on. This is kitchen. Let me just, yeah, so I think that's kitchen. Anyway, they're the same size. Yeah, it's a kitchen. This is kitchenette, so it's going to be worktop all the way down there, units, coffee machines, dishwasher, blah blah. This is just for the upstairs offices. And then we go down back at the corridor again, turn in here. This is going to be WC, toilet, wash basin, and we're actually putting a big shower in there, just for coming in for the gym and stuff like that. And then this, we come to the end of this corridor. This is all going to be brick wall, and we have meeting room. So this is quite a fair size. It's from here all the way back there. Ceiling as it is going to be exposed again. Partition wall is going to go tight to it. Unfortunately, we're not being able to keep that beam there because that is where the Manti huge TV is going for meetings, drawings, Teams calls, the big tables. And here, you can't see it because it's hanging up, but there's new window openings going in. So we're putting two big 2x1 windows. Look over the duck pond, and there'll be some cabinetry on there. And yeah, it's fairly coming on. As far as schedules go, we're actually doing not too bad. I think, fingers crossed, we are going to be looking at coming back in or ready to be moving in around about the end of May. Decorating and everything like that, it's coming on pretty good. Hopefully. I mean, the good thing is we've got the cabins that we're already been operating out of for years are on site now, so much for much, there's no real huge difference of what we're, or how we're operating the business here. So it's not really been much change. So really, as though I don't want it to happen, if there was a delay or something like that, it's not really a big issue at all. The subcontractors have got their own welfare facilities and everything like that, so they're not even really imposing on our stuff as it is. Charlie, the yard man, is loving the extra space that we've got. Don't even really know what we're going to keep inside. And we've also got all that. This is a HGV, it's a HGV wash bay. It's got sand and stuff in it now, but it's a HGV wash bay that's ended up being probably 6 times bigger than we thought it was going to be, so it'll probably get all the HGVs at least washed and parked in there for the most part. Then we've got this huge concrete area for loading and stuff like that. Surfacing wise, what we've got left to do externally is decorative chipping around the stuff. There's drains have to be tied into the ground. We have the decorative monoblock pathways to go out to the staff car park. Final layer of tar macadam, tarmacs to go on. Finishing base finish coat is to go on to the car park. So as I'm walking around here, this is behind me here, staff car park, where we're keeping all the vans at the moment. So all that is to be Tegular blocked, so that's going to be Tegular block all the way, wheelchair access, Tegular block right up to the door, big glass, my hands are in there, big black glass feature doors, decorative chips, and then the landscaping company can come in and do all the shrubs and planting and stuff like that. So yeah, looking forward to getting in. It's going to be a bit of milestone, life achievement. Yeah, me and Davey are really looking forward to it, and so is the team. The team are really looking forward to it. I think when everybody comes and goes and every day, and they can see what we're building here, and we've went from operating out of porta cabins to now moving into a purpose-built facility like this, where we're going to be doing all of our, not all of our, but most of our training inside. Induction, the way you get inducted when you join the company is going to change to now go, into one of these nice offices. The induction videos will be watched. You'll get a day's worth of training for your safety rescue kits that we use, and then you go out to site, rather than what we do is everybody's coming in and we're getting them out to site and we try and do everything on site. So it's just a wee bit more structured, maybe more routine, and I think I'll have a good feel when you come in and you're like, yeah, serious business, eh? So thanks for following us on the journey, and I'll keep you updated. Enjoy your weekend.